Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Ball Tutorials. I am GZ, and in this video I want to do a weapon breakdown. So this is going to be a weapon breakdown of the Flame Axe right here on my Battle Master. So this weapon goes in, like seriously, it goes in. The zombie monsters that you'll see on the field, they are actually quite weak to Gira, and this weapon works perfectly on them, especially the ghouls. The ghouls will explode, and if there's more than one of them on the field that explode, then your party actually might wipe. But pretty much this weapon prevents that from happening. But yes, this weapon, this is probably my new favorite weapon in the game. And pretty much, I guess my Gira team right here, this is going to be probably my new favorite team. It's kind of a battle between Hyato team and Gira team right now in terms of my favorite teams to use. But yeah, this team definitely goes in. So what I want to do is go over the abilities of the Flame Axe. So by going into a battle real quick. So let's see who we want to go after. Who do we have around here? Okay, so let's just go here real quick. Alright. Okay, so first I'm going to actually defend here and hopefully go to my Battle Master right here. So the first attack that I'm going to have with the Flame Axe, this is going to be Tai Bokuzan, which is Great Tree Slash. So that's going to be right here. So what this does is that it does 160% weapon damage to plant enemies while only doing 130% weapon damage to all other enemy types. So this is going to cost 5 MP and is going to be like this. Okay, so now I want to move on to the next ability, so I'll see you there soon. Okay, so now back to my Battle Master. The next ability is going to be one that we have seen plenty of times before. This is going to be Mawashigeri, so this is going to be Spinning Kick. So again, this is going to cost 8 MP, and using the leg to cleave all enemies in range, this attack does 110% physical technique damage to all enemies like this. Okay, now back to my Battle Master. The next ability I want to go over is going to be right here. So this is going to be Slashing Rock Attack. So this costs 24 MP, and with the power to cut through rock, this does 340% Jibario weapon damage to one enemy. So this is actually going to be a pretty good weapon to have for any Jibario battles that you might need. So it's going to look like this. Yep, and took Springer out right there. Okay, so we're not done with the abilities just yet. So again, going into another battle right here. Okay, this should look promising. And right there, that ability that you just saw right now, that actually is the ikinari ability for the weapon. So that's going to be the champion's lead. So what this does is that it costs 3 MP, and at the beginning of a battle, the Battle Master sometimes has the chance of acting before anyone else. So I believe this is actually going to include metal enemies as well. So getting the upper hand on the new enemy. So the metal slug. So that's actually going to be really good. But yeah, so that's what that ability does right there. But next I want to go over is going to be the actual ability that you would use against the metal enemy. So that's going to be this one right here. So this is going to be the metal Sanmenzan, so the metal tri-slash, I guess you could say. This is going to cost 28 MP, and it does 3 attacks to one enemy for plus 7 damage each if metal type enemy, and 140% weapon damage to any other enemy. I actually do have this do 8 damage sometimes, so this weapon to a metal enemy can do 21 to 28 damage to it, but it's going to look like this. And as you see there, I actually did get a critical hit, so you get 3 chances for that. So it does work out. But anyway, moving on to the next ability. Okay, so next going to be the final ability of the Flame Axe. So that's going to be the Shinra Banshozan, so the Strike of All Creation. So this is the ability that goes in. So pretty much what it does is with the power to split all things, this attack does 330% Gira weapon damage to all enemies. So this actually, you've actually seen me use this in my battle against Great Rhydon in a previous video, but yeah, it's gonna look just exactly like this. As you can see, with just that one hit, took everyone out. So with that ability, it definitely works well along with if you do the stemmy. So I've actually added to the actual combo. So protective shield, stemmy, and then you're going to do battle demon release. So that gives you the best damage possible. Then also if you get fury, that's going to give you some pretty good damage. Okay, so you saw everything that the Flame Axe can actually do. I actually want to show you what it does to metal type enemies. So what I'm going to do is change the party just a little bit. So I'll check you out really soon. Okay, so now I'm back with my team. So this is actually going to be my metal team. So this is going to be an OP team. Going against metal enemies. So I believe I've gone over the Crimson Spear of the World Tree before. So again, that takes out metal enemies with ease. Then of course I'm going to have on the Dragon Staff. So that's going to have Dragram, which does spell damage, but then it does physical damage, which is 10 damage to actual metal enemies and pretty much regular attack or physical damage to other enemies. But here is pretty much what you're going to want to look at. So the metal tri-slash, so you're going to see exactly what it does to a metal type enemy. I don't need to have like a lot of souls with critical hit rate on them, but pretty much these weapons will do everything for me. But I want to show you exactly how well it works. So here we go into the metal dungeon for this week. Okay, so here we go with this battle. So hopefully most of the enemies will actually stay in. So you can see that the champion's lead actually kicked in, so I can go before anyone else. So now you can actually see I actually have the chance to go before metal enemies. So this is going to be very good. So I'm going to find the metal tri-slash, which is going to be right here, and I'm going to do it on the metal Hagare metal. So you're going to probably see me do 3 attacks and do 7 to 8 damage each. So here we go. And let's see, 7, 7, and okay, so all of them were 7, so 21 damage total. Now the metal enemies go. But here, I'll just finish them off with my Ranger, with the Crimson Spear of the World Tree. Next, going to the next battle. Again, hopefully they all stay. I really would like that XP. And again, the champion's lead actually works again. So I'm going to go after a Metal Hoiming. So hopefully I can actually see an attack that actually does 8 damage. So here we go. Let's see. 8, 8. Ooh, okay, so 8 damage each for that. So 24. All right. Okay. And oh, yeah, he stayed too. Okay, so this looks good. And again with my Ranger. And Dragram. And 10 damage. So going to the final battle. So hopefully again they all stay. That way I can get the max amount of XP for this particular dungeon. So let's see what happens. Oh, so again, I got the champion's lead again. So again, going to go for Metal Tri-Slash against the Drago Metal like this. Let's see, 7, 8, and 8, so 23 damage total. So then the metals are gonna go. Okay, good, so that one stayed. That one stayed too. Hopefully this one stays as well. Yes, alright, so I actually got full XP for this particular dungeon. So let's see right here. And then also drag round. So you're going to see, let's see. So full XP is going to be 160,580 XP for the dungeon. So yeah, that actually works out great. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here, definitely with the Flame Axe, you saw like how well the Ikinari ability works out quite well. So the Champion's lead, I got to go even before the metal enemies. So that's actually something that we haven't seen before. So this is actually going to work out quite well in battles, especially if you can get a critical hit in on the new metal enemy to take him out really quick. So that enemy is going to be, it's going to have 32 HP, and it's going to be worth 42,000 XP. So it's worth a lot, and it's definitely worth your time. If you haven't gotten this particular weapon, definitely try to get it. If you can't, if you don't want to spend like the money on it, I mean, I understand that, but definitely this weapon is a must-have in your party, definitely. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.